Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today is Tuesday, an absolutely beautiful day, but in Port Charles, we are looking at a cinematic, high-tension collision that captures a seismic shift in momentum. The impossible choices now facing everyone involved will leave you breathless, as alliances shatter and secrets violently explode into the light. Let's get into it. Oh my god. I'm screaming. I literally cannot even deal right now. Okay, but listen to me, because I was eating dinner and literally choked on my drink when I saw what is going down on this Tuesday, August 4th episode. Honestly, my jaw dropped to the floor, and it is currently still there. I had to pause and text my friend immediately, because the drama is so dramatic, and I am losing my actual mind over these people. So picture this, right? We are at the Metro Court Gardens, which is literally the epicenter of all things messy. Anna Devane is there, and she's being completely tormented by a hallucination of Peter August. Yes, Peter. I'm screaming. He is literally standing there in her mind, whispering his toxic little poison in her ear, telling her that Valentin Cassadine is way too tied up to come to her rescue. And Wes Ramsey is absolutely killing it, but also he terrified me, which is insane by the way, but Anna's mental state is just breaking my heart. She needs to get it together, I swear, but how can she when she's seeing ghosts? So Anna is trying to shake off this hallucination, right? She's panicking, she's looking around, and then she sees it. She looks over and sees Valentin and Carly having a full-on, intense makeout session right there in the open. The audacity. Seriously, the absolute audacity of these two. Anna is completely shook. She tries to flee the scene because she literally cannot handle seeing the man she used to love locking lips with Carly Spencer of all people. But because she's so panicked and distracted by Peter's ghost, she turns around and literally smacks right into a waiter. Plates are flying, glasses are shattering everywhere. It is a massive commotion. It was so loud that it completely breaks up Carly and Valentin's little kiss. They pull apart, look over, and they realize that Anna has just caught their entire display of affection. My jaw dropped. I was like, are you serious right now? The tension was so thick, you could cut it with a knife. Valentin immediately goes into damage control mode, because of course he does. Why would he do that? He pulls Anna aside privately to defend his new relationship with Carly. He's trying to explain himself, but Anna is having absolutely none of it. She looks him dead in the eye and gives him a massive warning about Sonny Corinthos. She tells Valentin that Sonny is going to retaliate, and we all know Sonny does not play around when it comes to Carly, even if they aren't together right now. Anna is basically telling Valentin he is signing his own death warrant by getting involved with Carly. Mark my words, this is going to end badly for Valentin if Sonny decides to unleash his wrath. Wait, did I already say that? Whatever. Anyway, Valentin leaves Anna, and then he ends up crossing paths with Nina Reeves later in the episode. And, you guys, Valentin goes right back into warning mode. He pushes Nina to stay on absolute high guard when it comes to Jack Brennan. He tells her that trusting Brennan is a massive mistake. And honestly, I agree with him. Nina is playing with actual fire by getting so entangled with Brennan, especially with all the Drew Kane blackmail drama going on. Valentin knows how dangerous Brennan is, and he is trying to protect Nina. But will she listen? Probably not, because she never does. She needs to get it together, I swear. Oh wait, before that happened actually. Jocelyn Jax also has a run-in with Jack Brennan. I forgot to mention earlier, but Jocelyn is literally marching up to her WSB boss and giving him a piece of her mind. A third warning. Jocelyn speaks with Brennan about his own risky behavior and how he is making himself vulnerable to a huge liability. I mean, the girl has nerve. She is a brand new agent, and she is lecturing the head of the WSB. Whether Jocelyn is concerned about Valentin's unfrozen assets, or Nina, or Willow Kane, or all three, she definitely sees the signs of massive trouble. Jocelyn is not holding back, and I am here for it, but she is also playing a very dangerous game with a man who could ruin her life. Okay, where was I? Right, so Valentin reconvenes with Carly after all these warnings. He looks at Carly, all intense and romantic, and promises her that he won't let Anna, or Sonny, or anyone else keep him away from her. They are totally deepening their romance, and it is honestly kind of swoon-worthy, but also terrifying, because of the target on Valentin's back. I'm calling it now, their love bubble is going to burst so hard. And don't even get me started on that, because we have to talk about Jason and Sonny Corinthos. At Sunny's house, the tension is absolutely suffocating. Sunny is pacing around, demanding to know why Jason is walking away from them. Jason's answer is so simple but so profound, I literally started crying. Jason tells Sunny that he is done. He is leaving the mob because he refuses to leave Danny without a parent ever again. Since Sam is gone, and I am still not over that, literally, my heart breaks for Danny. Jason is the only parent that boy has left. Jason spent all those months in that horrific WSB black site in Jakarta, and it completely changed him. It really helped him get his priorities. He looks Sunny in the eye and says that the mob life will only leave him dead or in prison eventually, and he cannot do that to him. Giving up the enforcer life is his only option. Jason stands his ground on putting Danny above all else, and Sunny is just left reeling. Sunny relies on Jason for everything, and now his right-hand man is walking away. The absolute shift in power dynamics here is insane. I am so proud of Jason for choosing his kid, but I am terrified of what Sunny will do without him. Wait, I have to take a breath because there is more. I was literally pacing my living room watching this. Dante Falconeri and Elizabeth Baldwin are hanging out, probably at the park for their softball league stuff, and Dante just drops a massive nuclear bomb of a secret on Liz. He spills the secret that he used the power of his office to destroy evidence in the Ross Cullum shooting case. He tells Liz that he got rid of the proof to protect Rocco Falconeri. My jaw dropped. Dante is a cop. He is the most by-the-book guy ever, and he literally committed a felony to save his son. And now he is burdening Elizabeth with this massive... Liz is just staring at him, completely shook, but she also gets it because she's a mom who would do anything for her. But if Anna Devane finds out that Dante destroyed evidence while she is investigating this case, Dante is going to prison. Not okay. I'm done. The stakes are so incredibly high right now. And speaking of high stakes, we have to talk about Brook Lynn Quartermain. Brook Lynn makes a discovery on Tuesday that leaves her completely on edge. She and Chase are supposed to be celebrating a milestone, which is definitely Phoebe's adoption becoming official, but Brook Lynn is a nervous wreck. She is so anxious, and it definitely relates to Phoebe's adoption and all the secrets she's... Brook Lynn is literally hiding the fact that she was the driver who fled the scene of Jordan Ashford's crash, and she framed Willow for it. If Chase finds out that his wife is a criminal who framed his ex-girlfriend, their marriage is over. Done. Finished. And now she is making some new discovery that has her panicking. She is spiraling, and I am just waiting for the other shoe. She needs to come clean before it destroys her entirely. Okay, let me circle back to Trina Robinson because my girl is going through it. Trina is talking to Kai Taylor, and she is just so over the drama. She tells Kai that she absolutely does not care what someone else thinks. She is dropping truth bombs and setting boundaries like an absolute queen. It looks like Trina is completely dismissing Drew Kane's toxic opinions. Or maybe she is talking about Quinn, that creepy former friend of Kai's, who has been acting like a total stalker lately. Trina is just trying to focus on her music career and her life, and she is refusing to let these manipulative men drag her down. But honestly, with Quinn lurking around and Drew acting completely unhinged since he recovered from his paralysis, I am so worried for her. Trina and Kai have so much more drama ahead of them, and I am literally going to be glued to my screen to see what happens. Seriously, this entire episode is just one massive explosion after another. Between Anna catching Carly and Valentin, Jason quitting the mob, Dante's illegal confession, and Brook Lynn's impending doom, I am exhausted in the best way possible. I literally cannot wait for tomorrow. Port Charles is burning down, and I am bringing the marshmallows. Will Jason actually survive leaving the mob, or is Sunny's wrath coming for them all? Drop your wildest theories in the comments below, smash that subscribe button, and I'll see you next time.